Wait.
I think we're live. Give me a minute. Shit, is it live? Hold up. You guys have my channel, right?
No.
Shit.
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what's your channel again?
Well, I forget. I
never heard
don't
of your
feel like
channel.
going
Okay,
through.
we're live. I see the stream. Give me a minute. Hello,
All right.
everyone.
Are you
Check
some
this message.
Minecraft
I'm sending you guys the
YouTuber?
link. Give me a minute. I gotta send you guys the link. God damn it. Oh.
Let me look for my description.
Hello.
No, it's right here. I'm sending you guys the
Hello,
my favorite
Internet,
Minecraft
and welcome
YouTuber.
Hello, Internet, and welcome to Behind the Meme.
Get the fuck
Today
out.
we're going to talk
Oh,
Alright, so, as everyone can see in the stream, the real talks is in quotations, because we're going to get very controversial in here.
It's not real at all.
We're going to get very controversial.
Internet is
Oh,
not real.
boy.
So,
I'd
there's
make an Alex joke, but
big
Alex,
trigger warning
nah.
to anyone who gets triggered easily.
Yeah, all I'm gonna wait. Can I say it?
No, you cannot see the N-word.
No, not the N word. Not the N word. Well,
Here, I got a topic.
Squidward.
Hold on.
but who's gonna start? Actually, we're gonna let Daffy
Okay.
start. Let's start with
Yeah,
Daffy.
I'm going vlog.
Alright, so, since we're talking about real talks, let's talk about how, Russia's population is slowly decreasing over the months.
Is it?
Vodka
Is
poisoning.
Russia's actually decreasing? Because I know their currency's dying.
Yeah, it is. I've been reading up about this. Apparently, their country is literally just not shrinking in land-wise. It's
Yeah.
just shrinking in population.
you're
Vodka.
going robot, man.
Vodka poisoning.
Everyone's going robot.
Tig, stop dying.
You're just laggy.
Everyone's a robot.
Nobody
Tig,
else
don't
is
eat your ass,
lagging.
God damn it.
This is such a good stream.
Yeah, I know. I'm just waiting for the other fuckers to get on here and be like, "Yo, motherfucker, what the fuck you guys fucking
Hello.
talking about? You fucking bitches."
So,
oh, and there he goes.
Big gun.
what is your opinion on the,
Are you laggy now?
Russia shrinking?
Honestly,
I'm kind of not surprised.
Okay,
I'm not surprised that their economy is actually dying, but what's weird is they're really huge. We think they have a lot of oil to actually keep their economy stabilized, but it's not that ironic that they're shrinking by population and by economy. So, oh well. That's just the effect of communism.
Yeah.
The same thing, like me and Galactic Man. Yeah. Me and Galactic Man have been talking to about this in DMs one time about how Japan and Korea is also shrinking in population.
Yeah.
Because you see, not many people over in those countries are actually doing it, so their population shrinking.
That's understandable because they're overpopulated to shit. If
Right,
I'm not
they
mistaken, they have laws in China right now that you can only have one.
I've actually
kid.
read up, and apparently Japan takes up 1% of the whole population, nearly 2%.
What?
What?
Fuck.
It does,
Yeah, they're having problems with breeding or
That's
whatever. I don't
insane.
remember.
Because in Japan, they have they have 126.8 million people of 2017, which is actually more people in Russia than that is in Korea.
Guys.
Hold on, you guys mind if I add someone to this call real quick for a more interesting
Go for it.
conversation?
Yeah.
No, don't
sure.
add ding dong, please.
No, not Ding Dong. My buddy Strexy6.
Don't add my ding dong.
Actually, hang on. I think he wants to be invited, but I have no idea. He's like more
No,
fucking
guys,
needed.
guys.
What? What you fucking want?
I'm looking at YouTube ads and I found one that says Deku.com, a subscription streaming service for gay men.
Link me up, Scotty.
I don't know why it's funny.
That's the title of the ad.
Japan is a fucking.
God, I
island.
hate gay
Can
porn.
only
A
go up.
subscription streaming
Oh, no.
service for gay men.
Hey, man, could you
What?
link your boy up?
Here. Okay, so by
Stream
2018,
the very best gay movies anytime, anywhere.
can we keep it to the topic?
Yeah,
Anyways,
can we, man? God.
That just
Anyway-
caught me by
Yeah.
surprise.
back in 2018, the Japanese population actually went down, from what I can see, 100,000, possibly.
Damn.
Because it shows right here that back in 2017, let's go back to 2015. 2015, there was over 127 million
Yeah.
people, and it was 974,000 people. Now, if we look, it went down by 2018 by 127 million to 185,332. There we go.
Hang on one sec. I completely forgot to check something.
All right.
So I'm a
Alright.
I set my stream to something else so I can see this shit. Fuck. Jesus Christ, I completely forgot about this on stream. Someone speak. I forgot how loud you guys were.
Hi.
So I'm gonna turn that down. Everyone speak again. I completely forgot how loud you
Hello.
guys were.
Great.
Okay, right about there should be good. I didn't realize how loud you guys were, so I was like, oh fuck. I'm gonna invite my buddy. Give me a sec, because he wants to be a part of this. Invite. I didn't realize, you know, you guys were like blasting in the microphone on my end. I was like, holy fuck. Shit.
Here's
Okay.
the statistics.
Okay, now we're back, guys. Sorry about that. I got my buddy Shrexy6 over here.
So, okay, everybody.
Why does it have to be in a PNG format? Jesus
I
Christ.
know, but anywho, so in the statistics, the Japan birth rate and death rate since 1950 has dropped in 1966 due to being, I don't know what the hell you say that.
Hinowuma.
Nah, year in which it viewed as, Jesus, I cannot speak Japanese.
Oh shit, here we go again.
They've been watching too many hentai and not actually.
Too much hentai. Who the fuck disliked my video 66?
You know what? Just to make up for it, I'll like it.
Yeah, man.
Here's, I'm gonna go like it right now.
Thanks, guys. You all should subscribe. We're getting close to 1,000 subs. You know, when I hit that button, I'm gonna fucking cry. Do you mind?
You okay?
I only subscribe to
Oh.
Roblox YouTubers.
Sucks for you, man. I feel bad for you, bro. It's
Yeah.
like the worst people.
Me too.
We all know what Roblox is about, man. You gotta get the Roblox pussy.
Hey man, I used to make Roblox videos. You don't even know.
You think that's bad?
Yeah.
You don't know.
I think
You don't
it's
want to
pretty
know
bad,
where I
my guy.
started on YouTube, man.
I think
You
it's
don't
pretty
want to
bad.
know where I started.
Listen, I made a fucking like when I was fucking 13.
Why do we keep changing the topic?
When I was 13, I basically kept on talking about. Okay, let's keep. Sorry.
Anyways, here we go. So right here it says Japan birth death rates since wait no I'm reading the wrong thing. Hold up. Japan is leading in the world of e-game. So it says right here in East Asia is having a similar trend in South Korea, where the fertility rates are often ranked among the lowest in the OECD. 1.21 in 2014. The population is expected to peak in 230. Smaller states of, you know, this is gonna sound really bad.
Oh boy.
Like Singapore and Taiwan. Like it's gonna be smaller than those countries. Keep that in mind. And Singapore's a city-state.
Yeah.
So, which means it's going to struggle boost in the low rates, records low of So it's saying that more than a third of the world's elderly or 65 or older will live in East Asia and the Pacific, as many of the economics concerns rise first in Japan can be projected to the rest of the region. So India's population will be exactly like Japan, but within 50 years lag. So Japan could catch up to India, but it could take up a 50-year lag.
Damn.
Hey, man. I have a topic we could talk about. And this is probably gonna offend all the feminists.
Oh, let's go with
Anger.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Why we all hate Brie Larson.
Who's that again?
Captain Marvel.
Oh, Captain Marvel. You mean, isn't she like a feminist in the whole movie?
She's the
I'll let
extremist,
you guys take
feminist,
this topic. I don't know about
leftist, lesbian haircut bitch ass.
Why do they do that to Captain Marvel? She's not supposed to look like that.
I mean, she isn't supposed to have a flat ass either. Her like button legs don't make an L. Her like button back don't make an L. Okay.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you could have literally just made her a leg beard.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'll make the feminists happy.
Jesus Christ! I tried to warn people. There's gonna be some triggered ass people,
Hey, man,
but
I'm
you know.
Trigger warning!
Alright, 66. You got something we could talk about,
This
man?
is not a safe space.
This ain't no safe space. It's never been one.
It's never a safe space when he's around.
Hey!
Where's the internet? There is no safe space.
There is no safe space there,
Only
Tweety.
triggered.
Jesus. 66. you got any topics like history or some shit, man? Fuck.
Oh yeah, let's go with history. I can go with these two.
Oh fuck. You're gonna
what-
give
what-
66
what
a giant
about-
erection.
I got one.
Oh no.
Let's talk about the tragedy of the Library of Alexandria.
Oh, the library in Egypt, right?
Right?
They burned that shit down.
They burn it
Yeah.
down? But that's a very historical figure of the Greeks when they went into Egypt. You do realize there's a very successful emperor. Not
It was
emperor.
burned down.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
I remember seeing one
Really
video
odd,
about it, and
I have no clue.
pretty much they basically said how human evolution has went like back 1,000 years just because of the burning of Alexandria.
You know, Alexandria,
library.
the library in Egypt, that had a lot of very important books for, like, you know, helping diseases and cures and
Really?
historical figures and a lot of written in Greek poetry and stuff. You know, that was a very important library.
Damn.
Well, they're all gone now, dude.
Oh my god, they burnt it down because he was probably Greek. Wow.
Wow.
Did it actually mean to burn it
No,
down?
they didn't do that. They wanted to invade the library. At least this
Why?
is presumed, but this is the most likely reason. They wanted to invade it for all of the knowledge that the whole library actually held.
Yeah, it
At the
had
time.
a lot of. It had a very,
But
very important knowledge.
yeah, but no, some dumbass had to, you know, do some GTA 5 shit and throw a Molotov or whatever.
How much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet he was an Islamic extremist, and that's why he did it?
Probably.
Hold on, guys. Someone commented people being boring without face cams. Toot toot.
Hey, I don't have a face cam. If I did,
I don't have a webcam.
I don't
I'm
like
poor
my
as
face. I don't
shit.
have a face.
Hey, man.
if I had a webcam, I would show myself, but I don't. own
I know
one, so.
66
People
has
have
one.
already seen my face. I mean, what else would it be?
I mean,
Well,
you know,
it
we
doesn't
could all
so- but-
T-pose.
Anyway,
I'm poor as shit. Also,
Anyway.
I look like I'll be baked as fuck.
Just
No, but
found
it
first.
doesn't-
What's up, man?
But it doesn't surprise me that the library was burned because, to be honest, it was a symbol of the Greek Empire when they were in there. It's considered, yeah. It says the city is also a Greco-Roman landmark, so that's kind of controversial because that's kind of, you know, the Roman Empire. Think about that for a little bit.
I mean, you're probably giving 66 over the biggest fucking history boner, dude.
If my
Yeah.
fucking throat didn't hurt, I would be talking more, but
Now, you gotta understand this guy right here, 66, loves history so much. Like, we went into history class one day. He's like, "Well, history quiz, Mr. Block. I smell a history quiz." He's like, "How did you know? I could smell it. My ginormous 12-foot nose just."
Dude,
So he was
history-
Jewish, pretty much.
I mean, that's it.
actually, for the past year or so, I only got like 100 from history quiz.
100? I got 100 too on my my global.
No, no,
quiz.
all his history quizzes.
All his history. I'm surprised he even did better than me because honestly, I was the only kid in my whole school who was actually good at history in my whole school because every kid, dude, some kids were so stupid they didn't even know what like oh god, I gotta think of something simple that's gonna freak you guys out. Okay,
Oh, no.
so you everyone knows here how we got, you know, Western United States, right?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay, here, I'm gonna ask all of you. How did we contain what we would know as Louisiana and that whole territory? How did we get it?
Napoleon.
Well, yes, he's one of the reasons we
bought it.
got it, but how did
We
we
bought it.
exactly... Well, don't say that, because I want everyone else to guess it. You know it.
Well,
I don't know.
Oh, it's too late
Yeah.
now.
Well, okay, well, here doesn't actually know it. I'm just curious. If none of you know it, which I'm gonna start Deppy or Lucas doesn't know because they're in different countries. It's a very simple answer. It's because Napoleon was the one who had the territory at the time because he was running over in France. He, our president, I think it was our fourth president, correct? It was Thomas Jefferson. Yes.
Yeah.
And he was the one who bought the territory in which we expanded west.
Thomas Jefferson got a lot of criticism.
For doing it, because yeah,
He didn't ask Congress.
it was a very negative idea because no one really voted for it, and no one really got an idea for it. He just said, "Yeah, I bought it," and you know a lot of people weren't really happy about it. But
Right.
today we view it as one of the most strongest economic ideas we ever did because we got a lot of trading ports out of it. But
We're talking about Napoleon Dynamite, right? No, I'm just playing
oh my
around.
god,
I'm playing around.
I know. Oh my god.
No, fucking. All right. Does anyone know the last two states that were purchased in the United States?
That would.
That would be
Wait, purchase, he says.
His purchases. Does anyone know?
See, because Hawaii wasn't.
I'm
Alaska. I know Alaska is one of them.
That's right.
Because Alaska was bought by the Russians, so.
Yeah.
Because Hawaii wasn't bought. Hawaii was independent. Well, somewhat. It's hard to say.
Because I know, like, didn't we get like we got Alaska for really cheap, didn't we? It was like
Yeah, because Russia thought it was
26.
useless, but it turned out there was a
it
lot
was
of oil
like
there.
there's shit tons of oil. It's like we struck
yeah.
oil, boys.
Yeah, because we didn't buy Hawaii. Now this is the weird
Right.
part, because Hawaii's flag is a British like colonial flag, but that's because it was the original name was the Coconut Islands from the British, but the British lost the islands at the time, so the people there just made it their own kingdom.
Yeah.
And after the British lost it, we discovered it. And you know what Americans like to do best? Kill all the natives.
Fuck.
Oh god.
He knows too much. Kill him.
You gotta love those natives.
Hey man, I'm a survivor.
Hey man, we gotta call up smallpox Larry. All right, man.
Hey,
Sure,
man,
I'm sure I have
survived
some
the
spare blankets. Okay.
We must take this island, but sir, someone already owns the island. Kill them all.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, smallpox Larry.
Smallpox
Yeah,
Larry.
the British went over to America to steal Fortnite from the natives.
Of
Oh,
course.
hey, take it. I don't want it. Anyways,
want it either, man.
I'm gonna do a little PSA for my
Still
Native American
exclusive.
friends out there, since
Oh, no.
I'm a proud Native American. Please vaccinate your kids, because if you don't vaccinate, we die.
Hold on.
And also,
I was gonna say, yeah.
if you don't vaccinate your kids, you're a fucking idiot.
Hold on. Someone commented that isn't what Americans love best. They love oil more. I'm sure of it.
Yes, the more
We love our oil.
they want that shit.
Okay. Americans love their oil, but how do you get
Manifest
the oil?
destiny.
Okay, yeah, manifest destiny, but let me make this clear. If you want the oil, there's native people there. What do? Enslave them, kill them, take their fucking oil. There you go, buddy. You got more
Hey,
territory
man.
for more people to move in.
Drop
and
the
then get
bomb.
oil. Yeah!
Oh, shit, here we
Hiroshima,
go.
Nagasaki!
God damn. Oh shit. Here we go again.
Oh,
I'm good.
they're gonna think there's a fucking shooting going now.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what my neighbors think every day when I'm
This is gonna be
screaming
another
out.
the revolution will not be televised.
The revolution will not be
Yeah, go get
televised.
Edeka. Go get Edeka.
Oh my god.
You'll be proud of us. Hey, you guys want to see some propaganda from the old days
No, no.
for when we were taking over Hawaii and shit?
No, listen. You want to hear something really crazy?
Yeah.
So, I have this friend, alright? She's got 2 kids, and I recently found out she never vaccinated her kids. I'm like,
Mistakes were made.
I think it's time.
I also found her on Tinder. So,
he did!
Oh no!
Yeah. She's one of those girls like, I don't vaccinate my kids. I don't fucking... What was the other thing? She considers herself like a Satanist. I'm like, okay.
Did
I
she
don't
have
care
her
about that.
twins?
premiums.
And
She
she-
sells premium Snapchat.
Yeah, she also sells her premium Snapchat, my guy. She's got 2 kids.
Hey, if I'm gonna be in this live stream,
Huh?
I want a link in the description.
Huh?
Oh yeah, he wants to advertise his Undertale channel.
God damn.
I don't think so.
No, it's not
Also-
an Undertale channel.
You just lost your privileges, man. You lost that. You lost me at Undertale.
I'm joking. He doesn't
Sorry,
really do
man.
Undertale content. He does a lot of
This is
podcasts.
a
and stuff.
dumb joke.
Can I get a link?
Do,
Give me a link after the
think
stream. I'll see what I can do.
I think the last Undertale video I actually did was like
Excuse me,
8 months ago.
Okay. Should have been
Alright,
year.
Let's keep talking about controversial history topics. So,
Hold on.
here's the one that here's a lot of things.
Wait, one more thing. Someone commented something really funny. Slaps
Yeah.
Native American-owned land. This baby can fit so many American citizens on it.
Yeah,
This baby has so much oil on it.
yeah. Thank you. you
This thing
British
gets
cunts.
so much oil.
Thank you, Lushiro Zora.
Lucrio, that's what we call him.
Lucrio, sorry.
Oh, fucking shit.
How many here actually have Native American? I'm just
Slaps
curious.
land. This land has so much oil on it, man.
Oh yeah. The girl I was talking about too. She's like
I-
what? Not even a percentage of a Native American. She's like, oh, I'm so Native American. I can do all these fucking things because I'm like 0.2% Native. I'm like,
Yeah,
who cares?
I'm gonna be honest. It's different. It's different saying you're Native American when you know your ancestors and culture than going around saying you're 0.1%. I'm only like 1%, by the way. I took the DNA test. I'm only 1%, but like I know my ancestors really well. So like it's kind of retarded because this is gonna be a really fun controversial topic. People going around bragging about being Native American but not knowing shit about it, thinking that you go around wearing a headdress and going like that, and then they're like, and they're like, hey guys, I got my welfare check.
Oh my god. Now who's the man with the Roblox thing?
Let me
Can we
add
kick
to
him?
that.
That's me. That's me.
Can we kick him?
That's me, you retard.
Can we kick him?
Let me add to that what you were saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, like, in terms of my family, apparently I'm a bit German. But here's the thing, you'll hear me going on Psych Heil and shit.
Yeah. Nah, if you want to know what I am, now this is kind of controversial,
Okay.
but a lot of people I meet who say they're Native American always say this shit, and it really irritates me. I actually had a friend from North Carolina. He told me that he knew this kid at his school. This kid was crazy. Okay, so let's go with it. I'm North Carolina Cherokee, so that's where my family's from. This guy told me, my friend from North Carolina, he told me this kid used to go to his school. He's like, oh, there's this kid, he's like crazy, man. He goes around my school screaming he's a Cherokee Indian, and his great-great-grandmother was Pocahontas. And he told me some of the shit, he told me some of the shit this kid would spew. He would spew weird shit like, you're racist, bro, to Native Americans, bro. My great-grandmother's Pocahontas, man. You're just jealous. And by the way, if you guys don't know, Pocahontas died in England. She didn't die in the United States.
Fuck.
Oh, shit. What was that?
Oh, that was, me trying to do the Windsor. Give me a minute. Fucking... There we go.
That was a cone that fell. Okay.
No, that was... I thought you said a cone. I'm like, what?
Oh, my God.
The first thing that came to mind was like a pine cone. I'm like...
Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna stand up while we talk about this because I
Why
forgot
would
to
you
turn
do
off my
that?
Dreamcast.
Oh fuck! You got a Dreamcast. Lucky you.
I have like 4 of them.
Lucky shit.
But one doesn't work, so I have like.
Yo,
2
could you
upstairs.
like mail me one, bro?
If you actually want one, you can buy one off me for like I guess $30. I don't know.
$30? All right, I'll see what I can do.
I'm already buying you a game. I don't want to buy anything else.
Fuck. Does it come with all the cords though in a game?
If you really want all the cords and stuff, I'll have to do 50. And
Including
if you want a game, I'll give the game for free with all the cords and the controller, because it'll come with everyone's favorite game, Crazy Taxi.
Yes. Fuck.
Oh wow! I looked up Hawaii statistics. Apparently, there's a whole statistics on Wikipedia about LGBT in Hawaii.
Ah, jeez. Okay, I got a topic.
Anyways, yeah.
I lost the topic.
Nice.
Okay, let me
I
think
got
for a
a
minute.
topic.
Okay,
I
what's
got a
up?
topic.
What's up, Roblox bitch?
Okay, alright, listen. Yeah.
What is it? What's up?
Oh my God, kittens!
Alright, let's see. Let's think about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about since I'm British. Let's talk about the
Oh, no.
how the UK is going so far.
Hey, it's
Oh,
shit.
great!
Hey, we're talking about a libtard nation. Anyways, go on.
Thanks. Fucking hate my country.
Hey, British by heart for me, but God, I hate that country.
Yeah, you wouldn't be the only one.
But
go on.
yeah, the UK is failing economically wise. They can't keep their mind up if they just want to like stay or leave the fucking EU.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking annoying. Just like stop being a child and just fucking pick one. You know.
Well, funny thing is, the British government's now blaming the Russians for it, ironically, because because over here we were having the Trump issue with, is Trump working with the Russians? So as our government is blaming, the Democrats are blaming the Russians, now the British are copying us with.
Oh, great!
So now they're like, because now the
Hey,
British.
I'm not taking blame for it. I'm not taking blame for it.
Because out of a sudden, after we were saying Trump faked the election for his fake voting or whatever from the Russians, now the British government's trying to say they had the same problem we had with the Russians.
Really?
Because apparently it has to resort to everyone's favorite site, Facebook.
Wow, that makes sense!
Because, apparently people actually go on Facebook for politics.
You're shitting me.
If
I'm not
you
joking.
actually do that, like unironically, you're actually retarded.
And also, since the UK is all fucking like retarded and shit about leaving the EU, I'm gonna tell you my opinion.
Oh boy.
It's a beneficial idea, but the problem is, there's the problem. if they do succeed from leaving the EU, Scotland's gonna go apeshit mental because they're like, oh, we're scared to do it, but yet we have tons of oil and nukes.
Hey, we got Scrumpy.
Yeah. They're like, because if you guys don't know what's going on, remember when Scotland was trying to succeed from independence from the United Kingdom back in a couple of
I
days?
need a fucking
So,
shave.
if you don't know why Scotland was trying to go independent, it wasn't because they wanted their nation to be liberated. It was because they didn't want the UK to leave the EU because they were paranoid like little shits they are. And,
Yeah.
ironically, remember how when Ukraine was trying to join the EU and they got denied because the Netherlands said no?
Yeah.
See, what happened was Scotland was going to try to leave the UK, so when the UK leaves the EU,
Oh boy.
they could join. But there was rumors going around that Spain would help the UK by saying no to trick Scotland to go back.
Huh.
So even if Scotland went independent, they don't have a currency to rely on anymore.
Right.
They would have to deal with their own economy, trading partners, a whole new currency. Which, by the way, you guys want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
Building a currency from scratch in 2019.
Just use alcohol.
I mean, they could do what Ireland's doing, just sell alcohol every St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah.
their economy, and then go back into debt. Actually, you didn't know that. Ireland actually has a huge debt in the EU.
Really?
And apparently, Ireland's debt's so high, they make most of their money on St. Patrick's Day because they literally have nothing on the island.
Damn.
That's why Northern Ireland stayed part of the United Kingdom because of a high economy.
Damn.
So Ireland literally won't join.
Some hot tea.
Because that's another thing. Ireland doesn't want to join back the UK because of controversial topics.
Right.
Cough the IRA. Anyways, yeah. So basically, if you really look into it, if you look at it from a political perspective, the UK is in a huge mess right now because they have a huge liberal party that wants to stay part of the EU. Even though, if you don't know what's been going on in Europe, we all know about the refugee craze, right?
Right,
white
right,
genocide. Yeah. So,
Oh boy.
So when we go into this topic of controversy, the British government wanted to kick refugees and unwanted immigrants who are coming in illegally and not doing anything in the country out
Yeah.
of the country to rebuild the citizenship that the once the UK was known for with its people. They want to unite the island together to work things out because the people are generally not happy with the statistics they are right now.
Right.
So because of those problems with the United Kingdom as we speak, the UK is right now a huge mess because right now they have no clue what they're doing. They think and the problem is people in America are trying to say if they leave the EU, the pound's going to go to shit, but it's actually the opposite because ever since the UK declared leaving the EU, the euro has been going downer and downer and downer, so much so the EU has been rumoring to kick out Italy for how much debt they own.
Well,
And it's getting to the point where now the EU is getting really, really corrupt, and now Germany's building up a military in rumor.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
And if you've been keeping up with European politics for a while, we're not going to go into Article 13 anytime soon.
Oh, why not?
That's its own mess right there.
That's its own mess. If we go into statistics, if you haven't heard, the European Union, aka Germany, was planning to build a EU army to defend itself from the Russians, which, quote unquote, defend. Now, remember, what does the EU look a lot like when you think of the Third Reich? Doesn't it look a little familiar? Yeah.
I think a lot of when the EU used to go around colonizing islands all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So they would try that with Russia if they built an army.
Well, no, if the EU did build an army, there's gonna be a problem. They're gonna need a funding program
Right.
to fund a separate army, because the problem is this could screw up their own nation's army.
Right.
And then there's a huger problem. Another reason why the
Bigger
UK
problem.
wanted to leave the EU, if you guys stayed up with more political ideas,
Nope.
the EU wanted to remove the British pound. That's bad because if you guys don't know, the British pound's worth more than a euro.
Yeah.
And if Britain
Because
lost,
we're better.
if the British pound were to be removed, Britain would lose a lot of money,
Damn.
and it would make their debt go up.
Huh.
So if Britain actually were to leave the EU, it would be somewhat beneficial, but right now here's the problem. Britain is being a little bitch right now to the United States because of Donald Trump. So if they lose the US as a trading partner, It's not gonna look good.
Yeah, that's
To me, I always hear, like, being British, I always hear people talk shit about Donald Trump, and I just don't understand why. It's not even your, like, politics.
Right.
You should worry about your own.
Yeah,
It's just him being racist, from what I know.
yeah, that's the usual excuse everyone makes about him.
Grab him by the pussy.
Yeah,
but, like,
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
Galactic. Every time, yeah, I always, like, talk about...
I'd rather have Donald Trump than fucking Hillary. That's all
I
I'm
agree.
Yes!
I agree with you
Every
100%.
time every time I talk about, like, going to the US to, like, any other person who is British,
Right.
Yeah.
they always, fucking always, like, either bring up two topics: gun laws or Donald Trump. That's it.
Right.
Now, if you wanted to talk to the more old-fashioned parties of the British government, a lot of British people would bring up the reason why they don't like Trump, and this is actually a good reason, if it's not involving around him being racist or gun supporting, which I find it very ironic, because a lot of British people, I mean, are very racist for being very liberal, ironically. But anywho, so if you were
Yeah, but
to...
I'm different. I'm unique.
I know. No, if you were going to like somewhere like Scotland, they would talk about this more. If you don't know why the UK government wanted to ban Trump in the UK, it wasn't because he was controversially racist. It was because he was buying properties in Scotland and destroying them and going into huge debt with the UK and owing them money.
Oh.
That's why they wanted to ban him originally, because they didn't want him buying territories in Scotland anymore. Because if you guys don't know, Trump's Scottish.
I actually did not
Nice.
know that.
Someone said it's horrible, in my opinion,
Mm.
about some trailer.
Oh yeah. They're talking about the new
the
Sonic trailer.
Yeah. Kill the fire.
I agree. I don't like the trailer. In all honesty, I
It's
think
not controversial enough. Though.
Like,
Let's go.
It's not controversial enough.
Can I say this?
Yeah. Go
The
ahead.
one thing I can even say that's even remotely redeemable, I guess, is the actor's name that's supposed
Oh, what was it? Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim
Yeah,
Carrey.
that is the one thing that's even redeemable. I can
That's
say.
the only thing people are only going to watch the movie because of Jim Carrey.
No,
Yeah,
listen.
Jim Carrey, at least in the little bit of scenes to me, I thought was kind of funny.
Right. No, one thing that'll get me to watch that movie is if they do the Pingus line. If I hear anything about that line in the movie, I'm gonna buy my ticket right away. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go in for that part and then I'm gonna leave.
Knuckles in that movie. I'm gonna.
Oh, fuck.
They're going to do it.
Like, they're gonna do it. Let's be honest.
It's
No, I just want to hear, Snoop Pingus news what I see. That's all I want.
I will not be surprised if there's like a poster reference. Or
Yeah.
something around the movie being like, "Oh, not the way."
They're gonna have an Easter egg in there, man. They're gonna.
Yeah,
Well,
they're going to.
People are so angry about how Sonic looks in the movie.
Yeah.
There's just tons of Photoshop redesigns of it.
Yep. And
Like,
one thing I
anything
noticed.
with Photoshop designs look better.
Well, one thing I noticed in the movie, which I don't think has any continuity with the actual series, is like one of the this ring dimensional portal. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's,
what
when
the
can
hell is
golden
that
rings
ring
make
to a portal?
portals? It's like, aren't these like a currency?
There is like in the Sonic games, you can find giant rings around the game.
That is true, yeah. But I was like, aren't like the
Yeah,
rings?
but you turn a normal-sized ring of his into a portal.
Oh yeah, that is a bit weird.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you guys want to know a useless fact,
Oh,
the person who voices Sonic,
Yeah.
if I can find him, he was apparently had some kind of connections with the StarArs movie, The Force Awakens, you know, the Disney one.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, there's a new trailer for the new movie.
Oh no!
And Palpatine's apparently back from
What?
from the sound. Yes, you hear his cackle in it, and the actual actor is back too.
Palpatine.
I'm like, wait, what? Yes.
Is this
The
some
actor
kind of
Palpatine
sick
in, like,
joke?
Yes,
Hold on, what's
Palpatine
his-
from the first three, like the
Yeah.
prequels.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what did he? Okay, so I'm looking right now. Oh, by the way, if you guys are interested, he was this guy
I'm
was
gonna give you
also
the link.
guy was a voice Sonic.
Okay.
Here, I got some more fun movie facts for you.
Oh
He
boy.
also did the Lego Movie 2, the second part. Apparently was the Banner Boy, or whatever the hell that is. He also was some guy named Leo in the Ninja Turtles. I never seen the show,
Okay.
by the way.
Now what the hell are you now?
Oh,
You-
that's just. I mean, I'm not trying to upset you guys with Sonic, but
No. I'm looking at the
No,
the,
no.
the old
No, no.
Roblox boy over here. Now
Oh,
he's
yeah, I
back
know,
to
no.
purple hair.
No, but like I gotta tell you guys something really
Okay.
weird. Apparently, he voiced in a TV series
Oh no.
called Lonely and Horny.
What?
Yes,
He was in that?
Yes.
serious?
Yes. You want to know his name in the
What?
the
What was it?
thing?
What was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I fucking do.
Where is it? Lonely and Horny. He was Brandon. Brandon? I don't know how to say that.
Motherfucker
dyslexic.
Brendan, dude.
But yeah, I just linked the Star Wars.
Yeah,
trailer
just
if
take
any
that
of you
in.
even care
Just
about
take
it.
that. So Sonic's
Right,
gonna
right.
have voice clicks later.
Oh god.
Let's see what else he's been known for. So if we look around, comedy Bang Bang. I don't know what that
Oh
is.
god.
Shitty,
Wait,
shitty thing.
wait, is that what I think that is? Oh no, it's not. I thought it said something else. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. He was a stormtrooper, uncredited too.
Oh, you guys want to see an amazing game that I wish I completed?
Yes.
Bet.
Okay, ready for this? Ready for this? Ready for
Yes.
this? Ready? Ready? Are you sure ready for this?
Yes.
Fractured
Uh,
butthole.
The South Park game.
The fractured butthole.
I also got Stick of Truth. I beat that entire game. Almost got all the trophies. I'm missing one. I missed a couple friends, and I beat the entire game, and I couldn't get to a certain point unless I
Have
did
you
something
friends?
previously in the
The only
game.
reason I'm gonna say the Stick of Truth is good is because it was made by Obsidian.
It's Stick of Truth.
Well, yeah, Stick of Truth was made by Obsidian.
Yeah,
You know-
it's
you know what
South
they're not-
Park. You can't go wrong with South Park.
But yeah, but dude, Obsidian. Big iron. Big iron. You know?
What the hell?
Big iron on his hip.
Yeah, you know me.
I got the horses in the back.
God damn it.
No.
And it's dumb that the new fucking game they're working on is gonna be on Epic first.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking about just buying my games on console for like launch,
Yeah.
and then buying it on Steam later if they do go on Steam at least.
Like,
Because
it's a timed exclusive. Well, I keep hearing, but I'm not sure 100%.
Yeah, no, it's scaring me, dude. Because you don't understand. I hear that. I mean, if it is true, they'll be on the Microsoft Store. I'd
Yeah.
rather support Microsoft as a corporation than Epic Games.
Epic, exactly.
Because at least I know Microsoft is gonna sell my information to China.
Okay, listen, someone asked me, try playing South Park Phone Store. I have played that game. Right after it came out, actually, I wasn't as interested as I thought I'd be. I loved the South Park series, but I couldn't get in the Phone Store, no matter how funny it was.
Wait, which one is it? Which one is
South
it?
Park
play that.
Phone Destroyer.
Phone
So I
Destroy.
played that.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I played it too, actually.
That thing's pretty fucking great.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
I don't know what it was. I just...
Phone
I
Destroy.
lost
Oh,
interest.
is it a phone game? What is it?
It's a mobile game,
Yeah,
yes.
it is.
I never
yeah,
played
it
it.
is.
Did you hear that Epic Games bought Rocket League and will probably have it taken off Steam? I did. I've been
No,
getting notified
no,
about that
they-
every single day.
Let me mention this.
Huh?
Apparently, they say they're not removing it off of Steam, but future plans for anything else, I'm sure.
Who just joined? Oh, fuck, DDD. What are you doing
So
here?
they're not going to remove Rocket League off.
Oh, wait, hold on, everybody. Cody,
Yeah.
you're on live television. Say hi to your mom.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm doing a live stream right now, so,
Just so everyone knows, this is not a girl. They are a boy with a very high-pitched voice.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
unnecessary, but anyways, what were we talking about?
Wait, that's a guy?
That's a
Yeah,
guy.
that's
That's
a
a
guy.
guy. Why am I the only one who could tell he's a guy?
I thought he was a guy at first myself. What?
I can't. I can't live like this!
Cody, come back.
Jesus, alright, let me get back to it.
Cody, I'm sorry.
Cody, I love you. No. Tig, so Tig!
They're gonna reply with, "I love you too, man."
So Tig!
Hey, this is kind of controversial.
Oh boy.
What do you guys? What is everyone's opinion here? Everyone, no, please don't bring up You Got Knuckles
Okay.
on VR chat.
Do you know that way?
Okay, one person at a time.
that
Let's
way.
start with Shrexy6 up there.
Okay.
God.
What?
Do you know the way?
And he's done. Now, Lucas, you're up.
Spit on that fake queen.
Lucas,
Hello, my Buddha. Welcome to the
Lucas! Lucas, you're up.
What
Lucas
about
is
me?
AFK.
Oh. Tig!
Okay, Deafy then.
What?
What are your thoughts on VR chat, my guy?
Wanna go build a mud hut?
What are your thoughts on VR chat, Tig?
All I know is, like, at first that game blew up to me in terms of, like, the fucking Uganda Knuckles shit, and I was like,
Right.
what the fuck is going on here? And then I kept watching a lot of James Key's videos
Oh,
of him
God.
playing that shit.
That's
It's
actually
just,
how I discovered the game.
that's how I discovered it, was because of James Key.
If you guys don't know, one of those normie YouTubers is trying to revive the You Got Knuckles meme, so
Oh,
don't bother
fuck.
with the game right now.
Oh no.
Alright, what is, I'm just gonna call you Brit Boy. Brit
Nah, call me
boy.
Big Dick Deppy.
Hey,
No.
hey, Deppy, just take it. It's better than me called Bomb Boy.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Who the fuck is Rib Boy?
Alex, for the rest of the stream, I
Don't
want you to call
question
me
it.
Big... Yeah, for the rest of the stream, I want you to call me Big Dick Deppy.
I mean, I won't call you
No.
Deppy. I'll call you Daddy.
The
Hell
fuck.
yeah, even better.
Hey man. Hey man. Hey man.
You know, we're legal. We can do it.
Hey man. Hey.
But I'm American and I'm British. Will it work?
Wait, what the
no.
fuck? You're American
I'm
and
American
British? When did this happen?
That's
Wait,
controversial. You can't say that. That's racist.
I'm American and
Listen,
British.
technically, I could be American and British if I get both. If I get like both, citizenships.
As a proud American, you're always British in my eyes.
Once you're American, you gotta have a gun.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, man, that's a true American right there.
Don't worry, I'll
No,
carry an
you get no.
M16
Listen,
with
listen.
me
You either
everywhere.
get your loud ass. No, listen. Here's what you do. You either get a loud ass Jeep, drive around at 3 a.m., or get a Honda Civic, drive it as loud as you can, like rev the engine at 3 a.m. when you're in your neighborhood.
I got a good one. Basically the average white American's family
God.
starter pack. But you got basically putting your parents through soccer practice. How a Grand Jeep Cherokee. Talk about your great Native American ancestry, and
And-
always talk about your Facebook page and your grandchildren.
And don't forget one
You
thing.
want.
Don't forget your cousin.
Oh yeah, your hot cousin too.
That's gonna be a bit of a problem for me because I don't have any quote unquote hot cousins in the US.
Yikes! I'm
You
sorry,
poor
but
soul.
I'm not gonna make it.
You ain't gonna make it, son.
I mean, Deppy, I might be your cousin by heart. You never know.
I mean,
Yeah,
all
might as well
all
take
my
the
cousins
12
are out of
gauge and
state.
blow
Thank
it
God.
away.
But the hot part, no.
I mean,
Oh,
66 up there, seeing my aunt. I'm like, bro, can you not?
Have you guys ever experienced that moment where your sister and your friend comes over and it's like, dude, your sister's hot, and you look at them like, the fuck is wrong with you?
I only have brothers, man. I have a stepsister up in Jersey, but that's about it.
Your brother's pretty hot.
Oh fuck
Windsor
no.
has a 60 arc though.
Oh fuck
Shit.
you.
I mean, she's fucking.
Fuck you.
No. She's fucking thick.
Dude, I hate that. Yo, dude, I remember exactly. I had a friend. He had his sister, and I remember my cousin's friend joined the call, and he goes
no.
to my friend and says, "Bro," because he's Hispanic and he likes Hispanic women. He goes, "She's thick, homie," and he goes, "What the frick?"
What the frick? That was just. That was the best.
frick?
That was the best. What the frick?
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
got a top.
God. Oh boy.
Yeah, let's go with it.
Alright, Pickle Rick.
Nope. You need to leave. Get the hell out of here.
I'm out. Bye, guys.
No.
Anyways, okay, so if you guys don't know, my dad, my dad's a big fan of Rick and Morty. My dad would not stop making jokes about Pickle Rick. Please, and I actually was getting a headache sometimes from it, that I would literally just like ignore him most of the time when he would do that shit with me. My dad's the reason why I actually liked Rick and Morty at one point. Like, I'll be honest, Rick and Morty season 1 and 2 is fine until season 3 came out. That fucking Pickle Rick shit actually killed the whole show for me.
I
Like,
just
it was
never got
so
into
bad.
it in general, man. I was just like, I tried watching them.
series
Like,
too. I usually just try to ignore that part of the whole. Season.
Well, no, I don't understand how you have to have a fucking high IQ to comprehend a fucking pickle.
You don't.
Goddamn pickle.
And then I'm gonna make this clear. Rick and Morty is not about science. It's about science fiction. You fucktard.
Good man.
You know,
I know,
I
I
don't think a Flexinator actually exists and can take your fucking car to teleport back in fucking time with you. You dumb fuck.
Jesus Christ. Hang on.
Oh
hang
yeah, hovering cars in 2016. Ha! I'm alive right now, motherfucker. You're telling me I have a high IQ for watching what Back to the Fucking Future parody?
on. Okay,
I'm
listen.
just gonna say this now,
Yeah.
Alex. I'm really excited for the podcast we're gonna do.
Oh
fuck.
yes.
Alright, hold on, guys. Listen. All right. So, oh fuck, I don't know the case. So, okay, so I went to a GameStop one day, right, to pick up.
Oh yeah.
No, I went to turn in some games and
yeah.
some other shit so I can pre-order the best game, Smash Ultimate.
Oh yeah, I did the same.
No, but listen. I had like around $40 left because I also brought in some PS3 controllers. They missed one, so like, oh hey, I completely forgot about this. Here's another $10. I'm like, oh well, shit for a controller, hell yeah. Like, and he's like, I'm looking at the games. He's like, hey, you ever heard of Shaq Fu? I'm like,
Yo, the remake.
yeah,
They're making the remake.
they have a remake. I'm like, beg your pardon? He's like, yeah, man, Shaq Fu's only like $40. I'm like, He's like, bro, it's so fucking funny. Everything in there is hilarious. The gameplay is great. I'm like, yeah, why the fuck not?
All
It was
gonna
shit.
All I'm gonna say is Shaq Fu will say this to you guys. All I'm gonna say, Shaq Fu literally says, "I'll punch your vagina, man."
I know, it's a shit game, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's bad.
Game, but it's probably it's so bad it's good.
No, I mean it's just not even
Oh.
good.
Oh, well,
It has so much
so-
product placement.
Oh,
It's kind of
Okay,
like
that's
it's kind of like watching
understandable.
Part 3 OVA of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yes!
That fucking 7-Up advertisement in Egypt. Like Dio
Oh,
loves his 7-Up, man.
Oh god.
it looks like
Hold
I'm
on.
out 7-Up. Walks over to the counter.
Yeah.
Oh, like
You know,
Dio.
wait, yeah, you know
JoJo.
you know the Dio walking meme? No
Yeah,
one made that
that's
meme with
insane.
them drinking the 7-Up yet. Like, here, just have this. Just have this image and just take it in.
Just have him walking and trying to get 7-Up.
Oh.
Someone did make it, but it's not what I'm looking for.
Well, I gotta look at this meme real quick. Give me a minute. What is this shit?
Damn it, where is
Hold
the actual Dio walking with 7-Up?
Oh
Get some
fuck.
What the fuck is with all those 7-Up pictures?
Oh yeah, if you read the manga of Part 4, they had an advertisement for
Did you say
Pepsi.
manga, you bitch?
I know it's manga, but I call it manga when I'm
Depp,
lazy.
you remember to pay your
I call it
taxes.
whatever, cause fuck it. At least people know what I mean when I say
Deppy,
it.
what the
But yeah,
fuck?
if you read the was it the anime? I might have been wrong. They did it again. They did it with Pepsi this time.
I fucking hate Pepsi.
What the fuck did you just say?
Okay, guys.
Pepsi
Okay,
is absolute shit.
hold on. In Britain, Pepsi's a sin. You have to drink Coke.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I
I'ma
know this
go,
from being growing up with my grandmother. She was a hardcore fucking Canadian British person, and if God forbid you brought up Pepsi, man, it's beating time, you know.
I'm gonna go
Damn.
hang myself now.
Oh yeah, I'm joking about the beating part, but you know, you generally,
Ah,
generally
that's-
you have to drink Coke in a house.
Speaking of which, I forgot I was drinking
At
this.
least I don't like Pepsi.
Ah,
so
yeah,
that's
man,
fine.
right there, man of culture.
What
I don't
about
like
Pepsi?
Coke.
What about Dr Pepper?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
Dr. Pepper's not really a thing, but I've seen Debbie drink it before, so I guess it's okay.
it's
Yeah, it's okay.
delicious, you
I get it.
cunt.
I like Dr Pepper.
I don't like.
Dr. Pepper
I'm gonna be
once in a
honest. I'm gonna be
while.
honest. I don't like Pepsi. I don't like Coke that much. I do prefer Pepsi over Coke, but I'm more of a 7-Up person. 7-Up all the way.
There's something wrong with you, man.
Well, no, the only time I actually like Coke is when Coke is flavored.
I'm talking about
Like-
7-Up. Why?
Yeah, I'm not.
No, I said 7-Up. I meant Dr. Pepper.
Remember to say not sponsored. Oh yeah, not sponsored.
That's it. We're just talking about our
No
favorite.
product placement. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could get
Hey,
sponsored.
Looks
I
like
wish
right
I-
now, Dr Pepper.
Hey, I wish I was sponsored by a soda company. I'd be happy,
Oh,
man.
hell yeah.
I
I'd
mean,
be like,
if,
yeah.
if
I do
66
great.
had a YouTube channel, man, he would bring up Mountain Dew every day, hoping to God for a sponsor. Yeah, this episode's sponsored by Mountain Dew. You know, Dunier, come to me. You know what I'm saying?
Modifier, that's what it really
Wait, guys. I actually have a very controversial question to anime
Oh,
people.
God.
So, if you watch anime
Yeah.
and you don't go outside, you're a weeaboo. But if you go to a convention, you're technically going outside. So, are you a weeaboo?
I thought weeaboos is when you're so into the fucking like Japanese like.
Yeah, but
Japanese
remember,
culture.
Most weeaboos are neckbeards that live in their mom's basement. Think about
You
it.
know,
They have to have a lot of
yeah.
bulls that go out of their little basement shack to go to a convention and talk
Yeah.
to some girls, man.
They don't even talk to girls. They're just hiding in the corner.
What really confuses me about weeaboos, you see,
Okay.
they have enough money to like travel to a different country to a convention or whatever, but they can't afford to fucking take a shower.
No, wait. It's not even that they can't afford to take a shower. They can't even afford to lose their virginity.
It's like the moment's gone. Well, I can't be a weeb no more.
Yeah, time to get my
I
business shirt
I
on.
betrayed my waifu.
Oh yeah, because they're too busy fucking their body pillow.
I betrayed my waifu. I must commit seppuku.
Oh God! Just grab his fucking katana.
Oh, what have we done?
The form stuff, you don't commit it.
Whatever, man. We don't know these things. We're not history fanatics, okay? We don't have our dicks raised for fucking shit, man. Well, not true. Not all weebs have a sad lifestyle. Bullshit.
That's from that top move.
Hey, man.
I'll make this very clear. If you like Persona, you're not a weeb. Therefore, because it's
I'll
a
make
video
this very
series.
clear. If you like Joker, you're a fucking gay lord.
Yeah, if any of you like Persona 5 and you never played any of the other Persona games, please don't talk to my kids ever again.
I've never played any of the Persona series, so I don't know anything about Joker.
Only reason why I know a lot about Persona, I'm gonna be honest. I knew about.
Looking at you, Joker.
Okay, let me make this. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this very clear.
Your cousin.
Yeah, I know. But no, let me make this very clear. I knew about Persona 5 growing up as a kid. I never thought of much about it until Persona 5 came out. Fun fact, I actually played Persona 5 before Joker even was announced for Smash Ultimate. So I did play Persona 5 first as my first Persona. And let me make this very clear. When I actually knew about Persona 5 because my friend, okay, let me tell you, my friend, he was a great guy. I miss him. He got kicked out of my school because he cracked the kid's head open. I don't blame him because this is what some guy told me. Okay, so he cracked the kid's head in because he deleted his Persona save, and some guy told me I don't blame him if someone cracked the kid's head in for that. Hard to get all those 100 hours back, anyways. So, I was talking to him. He told me about Persona, and I saw him playing Persona 3 and 4. And I actually remembered Persona 4 a lot more out of the other Personas, but I know more about Persona 3 for some weird reason. But I don't know. Generally, Persona, it's a dark, but it's generally a fun game. I mean, if you're into really harsh topics about rape and, you know, investigations and murder, then that's a game for you. Because in Persona 3, you take a gun to shoot yourself to release a persona, and you gotta. And by the way, I'm not gonna spoil the game for anybody, but it's. I heard the ending's shit, but.
I love what, guys, just a second. I love what this person's here said here.
Oh boy.
Don't be mean to weebs.
Oh boy, here we
Excuse
go.
me, I'm going to order a code Yasi2 Dakamikura off eBay.
Yeah, I saw that comment. You gotta love
I
it. You gotta love my
thinking,
comments.
like, I was thinking, like, don't mess with them. They work with many sharp knives. They know how.
I mean, hey, if little weeaboos really want to live in their little weeb society, they can go move to Texas.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
They can walk around with their samurai swords and be like, Wako Deki, Wako yo!
Shit.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna
Fucking...
play
People here
Hanzo,
in
you can be my
Texas, like,
Genji.
Range 12 gauge. Fucking weed moves off
Here's
my
something to talk
wall.
about. Anyone got any topics about, like, the 3DS? The, like, original 3DS?
Oh, we were talking about this, yeah.
Yeah,
What
this
do you
is,
guys...
this is like an
Now-
original fucking thing.
Now, everyone, what's your opinion on the original 3DS?
I
Never
like
bought
it. I like it.
I mean, when I bought it, I loved
One of
it to
my,
shit, but I
first
got
games-
old.
Let's see, one of my first games for it was probably Pokemon Omega Ruby.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, that was a really good one.
Oh, speaking of Nintendo products, my buddy helped me hack my Wii, so now I have homebrew on it, and I can play like N64 games.
Oh, yeah,
DS
I
games,
did that
all
too
shit.
already.
I completely forgot where my Wii was a couple days ago. I'm like, where did I put it? I looked downstairs in this little, what's the word? Fucking, we'll call it a little compartment. I look in there, I'm like, I shoved my entire Wii, all the cords, my GameCube controller and everything in this little spot. That was pretty much packed. I'm like, why did I put it here again?
Wow. I mean, I'll be honest, it's kind of, I mean, have you guys seen that meme where it said, homebrewing the Wii when it was still online, homebrewing the Wii when it's not online anymore?
No.
Because, dude, honestly, I homebrewed my Wii before they discontinued everything on it, so...
Damn.
And I didn't... Funny thing is, I never really used it for, you know, free game loading, cough.
Right,
but
right.
I only used it because I won the mod brawl.
Oh, God. I modded Brawl, dude. That was the best.
It was.
Yeah,
It
man.
really
Fuck.
was. I got my sources from my fellow Spanish men out there.
I got mine from my black buddy. He gave me an N-word. He gave me an N-word pass, and Smash mods.
Yo! I'm like a homebrew weed dealer. So I actually I homebrewed only 3 Wii's.
That's a great thing to walk in on. Homebrew weed dealer.
Yeah. So let me tell you what happened. My first Wii I ever homebrewed, I smashed it because I got a Wii U. Don't know why I did
Oh
that.
God.
Anywho, I got like 3 Wiis later on in my life. I got I got 2 from a flea market, and one was given me for free by a friend. I didn't like the third one because it didn't have GameCube ports, so I sold it for like $30.
Yep.
And then I think I sold. Yeah, I sold one of the GameCube ones, and I still have the black Wii one that I got from a black family that named it Blackberry. But
I
anywho,
did it. I saved the world.
but anyways, I gave it to my friend. He gave me homebrewed. I told him, hey, but when you homebrew that shit, please play some good old fashioned, Xenoblade.
Someone asked, do you remember Action
Isn't,
Replays?
Xenoblade's main character, Shulk, British?
Shulk,
Yes,
he's
British.
English voice actor. If you look into the whole Xenoblade
I mean,
lore,
I said that
fucking
yesterday.
asshole. Yeah, I know you did. No, you said it today.
No, I said that yesterday.
And today.
Yeah, and today.
So,
he would make a good joke, except the problem was
So-
all I'm gonna say is anybody's religious watching the stream. If you want something controversial, play Xenoblade because he literally kills God.
Fuck
Nice.
Christian.
God damn. But Galactic, you know what you should help your brother out. Send me
Dreamcast?
a Dreamcast and a game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
For free.
Oh. I mean, hey man, I'll think about giving you a console. I'll give you one of the units for free, but I don't know.
I mean,
Guys,
if you could just
got
give me the
something
units and the
controversial.
cords, I'd be fine with
What
it.
do I get for free? What do I get for free?
Guys, I got something.
You already got some for free.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, fair enough.
Uh,
Yeah, you gave me a very controversial Steam game for free.
Yeah.
No, what I could do is I could trade for something, man. Fucking.
You know, I'll be honest. If you give me all your Nintendo 64 accessories, no game for the Dreamcast, I'll do it.
Are you fucking stupid?
I
No,
just
no.
saw Winter like.
Wait. You know what we
No,
could do?
no. Are you kidding me?
Wait, do you have any duplicate shit for your 64? Just out of curiosity.
Hold on.
I'm just
I
gonna
have a
play
64.
Sonic 2 while you guys
I got
Yeah.
4 controllers.
Where is this,
Everything
Mike?
in reaching.
I have. Give me a minute. I have more than just these. I have
Windsor, I think you have a problem if you can legitimately.
Mario
Wait, do you have Mario Party 2? I'll actually make a really good.
I wish I did. I have number 3, and that's it. I have Ocarina of
damn it.
Time.
Dude, Mario Party 2 is my favorite one.
Ocarina of Time. Why don't you just play Ocarina
No,
of Time on your Nintendo 3DS?
I don't know, but listen, with the Super Mario 64, the Japanese
Why don't you
version,
listen
with a switched back, so I can actually play it on my console.
Oh yeah, I know what you did. But
Yeah. But I also got a fucking PS Vita.
Wait. I'll actually wait. I mean, it's probably a horrible deal. I'll give you a Dreamcast for the Vita.
Comes with all the cords and a controller.
Yes.
Will it come with a game?
Crazy Taxi.
Anything else? Anything else?
I mean, if you really want me to, I could get in trouble for this. I could give you a nice copy of Sonic Adventure 2 on a burnt disc.
Who would you get in trouble with?
You're
Your
live streaming
cousin?
right now. You're on very thin ice.
I mean, I also have if the game's even in here. Yeah, it is. Fucking
I mean,
God of War
I just
1
want-
and God of War 1 and 2.
No, don't tell me that. Now I want even more.
Wait,
No,
why did
I have to talk to my entire family about it because this was bought for the family, but no one uses it at all.
Yeah, dude, God of War is fucking amazing.
God of War
I
1
love
and 2
God of War
they're
3.
great, bro.
I play 3. I like 3 a lot, but then 3's ending doesn't make any sense because now we got the new God of War.
Right,
Apparently,
right.
Kratos survived somehow, and now he's in Nordic land.
Right. But yeah, I'd be more than willing to trade
Make
for
another game.
this.
They always go with they survive somehow.
But I'd be more than happy to trade this for a Sega Genesis, not Genesis. What am I saying?
I mean-
sorry, not Genesis. It was a Dreamcast. That's the word.
Because I do have a Genesis with a copy of Sonic 2.
I don't want the Genesis. I just want the Dreamcast. I already have a Genesis, so I'm good.
Alright, because I have a Genesis too. But I got my Genesis for like $17 off of a website that was untested. It came
Right.
from Hawaii. First time I launched it, didn't turn on. Second time, I had to clean up the socket. Played Sonic 2 just fine, my man.
Oh, I see. But if you could prove to me and my family that it's a legitimate console that works with the games and shit, then
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure
no,
it'd be fine.
dude, I actually repaired my own shit, so it does
Exactly.
work. Yeah.
My mom's always like, "No, you shouldn't be talking with these
Can
people.
you
You should
repair
be
my
trading with these
parents'
people."
marriage?
Oh! All right. I think I'm going to end the stream here, guys. I think we've streamed long enough. I think we got into enough topics. I think we're
Why
good.
did
Am
this
I right?
happen?
I have
Why
my
did I
phone.
join right at the end?
Stop the edgy void.
No crying until the end.
Oh no.
All right, I'll talk to y'all in the next stream. Y'all have a good
Crying
day.
until the end.